A college student named John had a restless mind. His notebooks were filled with question marks and half-formed thoughts. One afternoon, after a philosophy lecture, he stayed behind. "Professor," he said, "I need answers. Does the universe go on forever, or does it end? Where does life come from? Why are we here?" The professor leaned against her desk and smiled softly. "John," she said, "imagine your house is on fire. The flames are climbing the walls, smoke is thick in the air. Would you stop to ask who built the house, or what kind of wood it's made of? Or would you find the way out?" John frowned. "So you're saying my questions don't matter?" "Not quite," she said. "They matter, but not while the fire's still burning." That night, John lay awake, staring at the ceiling. The professor's words wouldn't leave him alone. What fire was she talking about? The next day, he walked across town to a quiet monastery. There he found an elderly nun sweeping the courtyard. The woman's movements were calm and steady, like waves smoothing the shore. "Excuse me," John said, "can I ask you something?" The nun smiled. "Of course." "I'm searching for answers," he began, "about the universe, about what comes after death, about who we really are. Does the soul exist or not?" The nun rested on her broom and looked thoughtful. "Child," she said, "if you were caught in a burning building, would you pause to debate whether the flames were caused by lightning or by a candle? The wiser course would be to find the door." John sighed. "That's almost the same thing my professor said." The nun chuckled. "Then maybe both of us have learned to point the same way. Wisdom often repeats itself until we hear it." Still unsatisfied, John decided to try one more person. Someone practical, someone who dealt with life and death every day. He went to see his family doctor. When the time came, he told her about the questions that haunted him and the responses he had received. "I just want to understand what it all means," he said. "Where we come from, where we go." The doctor took off her glasses and set them on her desk. "When a patient walks into my office bleeding, I don't ask first what caused the wound or who's to blame. I stop the bleeding. Once they're safe, then we can talk about the details." John felt something loosen in his chest. 3 people, 3 different ways of saying the same thing. He began to see that all his questions pointed in the wrong direction. He'd spent his energy chasing what can't be known, how the universe began, what lies beyond death. He'd missed the question that truly mattered. How should I live now, in the face of uncertainty? That, he realized, was what the fire meant, the urgency of this very life, and the need to live it wisely before it's gone. He thanked the doctor and stepped out into the cool air. The trees rustled overhead, and for the first time in a long while, he didn't need to solve the mysteries of the universe. He just needed to breathe and to learn how to be free from the flames.